Thanks for staying with us, and we now go to the business review with TVJ's Dashan Hendricks.
It's the newest of several entities entering a legal ganja industry in Jamaica.
KRJ has received, and that is Chronic Relief Jamaica Limited, let me say it one time, has received 7 conditional licenses from the CLA.
And with that, the company is planning to invest billions in Portland.
We're going to build a 250,000 square foot facility. The approximate cost is $20 million US, and we're going to get after it. We are going to produce at least 50 metric tons of cannabis annually. We're going to extract it. We're going to test it. We're going to research it. We're going to inject it. We're going to put it in topicals. We're going to put it in edibles. We are going to be on the cutting edge of research and medical science with the products that we produce.
But the challenges to achieving Jamaica's ganja dream have not escaped the government. Chief among the issues, the availability of banking services to licensed ganja enterprises and their principals. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Daryl Vaz, saying the issue is being dealt with at the highest level. Banks in Jamaica and overseas are consulting.
The Cabinet has mandated the Governor of the Bank of Jamaica to pursue relentlessly a solution. We know what the restrictions are, some of which we have no control over, but one thing is for sure, we have this industry as a serious growth industry, growth for jobs, growth for GDP, growth for everything. And we are going to be on it, and I can assure you that we will work assiduously to get a solution in the shortest possible time.
The stated hope is for Jamaica being among the top 5 producers of ganja products worldwide. The export market is the big target. The appeal is to ensure Jamaica benefits fully from ganja and is not left behind while others forge ahead. But a realization as well, how far we have come.
As frustrated as we are moving in the right direction. And we are head and shoulders in terms of a national perspective ahead of even first world powers like the United States.
But the US has so far been the center of growth for the legitimate global ganja industry, with $9 billion in sales last year, and that before California was on board. Growth is expected to pick up significantly. By 2027, sales are expected to touch $57 billion US, while the sector is projected to employ more than 300,000 people, and that's in the US alone.
There is therefore excellent potential for our own medical marijuana industry here in Jamaica. There is ongoing research taking place both locally and overseas to identify the best ways and means to use the product, backed by appropriate scientific studies rather than anecdotal conclusions.
That's the business review for this week. I'm Dashan Hendricks. Good evening.